Yeah, right. I gotta get my Reese cups.
All right, today we're going to do something a little different. We've been playing Cyberpunk. I wanted to focus on more of an indie game, which seems fitting because recently the PlayStation Store, I feel like, has become half of like a weird app store and a cell phone from 10 years ago, some of these games. And here we have survival, which is fitting because survival games are big right now, where you just survive. Um, you know this is going to be quality because the trailer starts off right away with not even a trailer. It just shows you the loading screen of the actual game, which I kind of think is amazing. So they just didn't want to make a trailer. They were like, we're just going to show somebody starting up the game with no context, which goes right into this beautiful, lush world that you see. I like that they took the simplicity of Minecraft and they were like, it doesn't really look right. Let's make it more basic and make the trees just shapes, but still give somebody a pickaxe and you're going to bash the shit out of this rock. So I assume here, we're getting to the survival mechanics. We'll get into the combat, of course. We'll get into the detail of this open world, beautiful adventure. But right now, we're just going to focus on gathering some resources. And I like that they threw little shout outs to other games in here, such as this ramp from Excitebike, which is just one color and shape that just leads up to this square dirt mountain that you are on. I don't even know how dirt would stay in a square like that, but it's impressive. So now I guess you're going to get some bees, probably make some honey, I assume, and it really is going to get into the deep crafting system of the game. I assume you don't really know because this is the trailer of the game, but again, it's just showing somebody start the game and play it with no context, which is almost impressive. Survival games have always been hit or miss for me. I don't really not really my thing to be fair, so maybe I'm a little harsh on this gorgeous lush game. But I will say it just never appealed to me. It's like, do you just want to survive in this game? I want to point out here real quick. This is my favorite part that I didn't notice until this far into watching this is that the water doesn't move at all. It is just static. And even when you take a drink of it, it splashes up, yet the water doesn't move, which is amazing. And over here, there's an oasis of non moving water as well. But the idea of survival games was always a little off to me. It was like, hey, do you just want to survive in this game? And the answer is yes, I do. If I have like a big shotgun or a sword or even like a vehicle to run somebody down with, just something. But just surviving in the woods never really appealed to me, which makes sense because if you look at me, I'm not really a camping type of dude. So at this point, you're probably thinking like, well, how is this a survival game? Like, what are we surviving from? Is it just the elements? The answer is no, and I was wondering that too. But now this is where we're going to get into the combat system in this game in a minute, which I want to forewarn you, rivals. I would say Dark Souls or some of the ilk, maybe a From Software game. So you're coming around here, and just when you thought this game couldn't get any more exciting, you're running down the path. What do you think we're going to find? And if you're making guesses right now, let me know if you guess correctly because you will win a prize from me. Yeah, and it's a bear. And we're going to take this guy down right here. And this is going to show you really the range and the combat system of the game. This is fascinating. Watch this. Okay. 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 Here we go. And pretty much you got him. There's the Dark Souls combat, and it's done. Take those meat steaks, and we're good to go. So I think really, what is there to say? This is the best game of 2020, hands down. If you don't buy it, you're an idiot.